Good morning, boys. Let's fucking go. It's Friday. It's time to make some money. Market's already reacting off of this level. Don't move without me, girl. Got a couple things I gotta do here. Selling into the lows though. A low of the day. Oh my, don't. Really? I was hoping to get that trend line there, but we'll see. Maybe push into previous day. Maybe push into like this range. I don't even know. She's going right now, boys. She leaving. She better let me get involved. You feel me? All right. We're already getting some action. Sweeping the bottoms. Good morning, Pat. Welcome in, King. Big selling candle here. Opening print price being the 908. It's already 50 points lower than that. What's good, Dom? Welcome in, King. Hope you boys are having a good start to your Friday. Long term, if you look at the hourly chart, boys, we got a pretty decent little, attempt. Pull back into this range. Try it again. Still selling off this trend line. Overall, it's a bull flag in the general scheme, but let's take a look at the daily chart. Yeah, as you can see, still dipping into this range. Maybe a push into this same area and find some support, or I don't know. It's not normal to see this type of action. 3 days that we're kind of just going sideways. Kind of thinking overall could be interesting. Grab some rotation. Morning, Kid Savvy. Hell yeah. Welcome in, King. Hope you boys are having a great start to the Friday. We're going to turn these up. I'm not going to be scared money today, boys. Got the hourly chart here. It looks fairly like a potential bull flag if we do start getting some support in around these prices. Selling got all the way down to a decent price. I would have liked to see a tap, like a retest of this low before I would have been like, oh yeah, that's what we got. But let's see what we got here. Push up to the EMA there by the buyers. Might try a short here off the start of this candle, but at the same time, I don't love our downside potential. I just don't love our downside potential here. I was considering grabbing one at this price around the 872s. But, I don't know. We just got a nice move there, so. We'll be patient, boys. It's a Friday. Days make some money. Today is retail information, retail sales. I think that's what this one is. Oh, this is Michigan. This is retail. Industry mom. Retail is this morning. Okay. So yeah, just kind of hanging out. I mean, again, we have some potential high prices that we could rip through if we do start getting some support in around these prices. But we could just keep selling as well. How strong do we think these buyers are going to be today? Asia session, we went sideways at the range, pushed up for London. So this is the London high, and then reverse. So Asia went up, London continued. London reversed, actually. So yeah, we're just kind of looking at a pretty choppy, pretty back and forth day. Again, Asia sold up, London reversed, took out the low of Asia, supported it. New York just came in through here, so we're gonna be patient. Let's see the buyers. Maybe try to hold the level here. How we feeling though, boys? How we doing, Pat? Dom, Kid? How we feeling, Kings? What's the vibe like? What's the vibes like, boys? Holding the low at these 850s. Opening print price was the 908s. You know, you feel me? Starting to hold these 908s. Going to get you a little bit patient here. I think we have a chance to, I mean, again, our overall time frame, we're kind of setting up a little bit of a structure, some flag opportunity. In terms of the daily chart, I'll take one more gander at it real quick. These 3 compression candles are quite interesting to me. That to me kind of indicates bullishness. We had a strong breakup, high, taken through a range, slowly selling to test into that range. We could easily find some extension here. Obviously a return, some selling for sure, possibility, but I don't know. Something about this feels high. Interested in shorts, but this price action is really choppy. Yeah, yesterday was incredibly choppy. For genuineness, yesterday was genuinely quite choppy. Nice little reaction, though, off this price. I mean, it's not nothing. I would like to see this get a little bit lower for me to, like, really validate it. But because we did sweep through all of these, we could hold. Let's see what the reaction is at this VWAP. If we can't get above VWAP, I'm going to be shorting it. Pretty interesting here. If we can't get above VWAP here, I'm going to be interested in taking some shorts. Look to be a little bit of a reaction at that 885 level again, which is this previous low. Selling back into the lows now. Let's see if we get any wicks or any reactions. I'm hoping the NASDAQ give us some opportunity today, boys. You feel me? Hoping to see some volatility. I'd really like to see this thing base around here. Yesterday, I mean, you're right, Pat. Look at yesterday. Boom, 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 boom. Just incredibly choppy yesterday. Ugly. Ugly, if I do say so myself. This 800 hole number could be quite interesting. 840s is also pretty interesting. 846 that we never really got to. Kind of held off there with this sell-off. This is that previous all-time high before we ripped through it, and now we're slowly selling in to retest it. I would like to see... We're compressing here. It's hard to just assume the buyers are going to find themselves when this is kind of looking a little bearish. If we get through this bottoms at the 49s, I think we're going to go push through a little lower here. See what the reaction is. Let's see the reaction here. This feels a little bit heavy on the sell side. Currently down about 50 points or so from opening print price. Selling into these bottoms now, the 55s. Let's see the reaction. Market's only been open for 9 minutes. Patience is going to get us paid here. Don't need to be rushing into nothing. Really interested to see the reaction at these 46s, the previous all-time high in the hourly chart over here. Yesterday we dipped into the 795s, found support back at the 20s, and then from there we never gave it up. Feels like we're about to get heavy. Into those 46s that we were just chatting about. Let's see the reaction here. Quite interested at this level right here. Previous all-time high. We're creating on the hourly chart kind of a bull flag. If we hold this price and start getting a reaction, I'd be interested in it. If we get a reaction and start holding this price, I will be interested in taking a stab at it at least. Let's see. The 45 is trying it again. These sellers are trying it again. Into the 40s now. Finding some reaction. Again, we're not looking for too much, but I might be interested in trying this bottom here. Obviously, we have some lower prices that could hold or that could push through to find out. Here we go. The 40s are giving up now. They're trying at least. Selling volumes increasing. Prices dipping, but kind of holding up. If this can get above the EMA here, I'll be interested in taking a stab at it. If we can get above the EMA and find some support here. Otherwise, we might be trying to long some of this previous day bottom, previous day low here. Targeting maybe previous day high if we can get some movement. But volatility in general, volume today feels a little bit low. Rejecting the EMA there, back to the 40s. Going to be interested in around these prices possibly for a long activity. Market's only been open for 12 minutes. Good morning, Saucy man. Bring the vibes, Bubba. Chat's feeling slow today, boys. We got the Friday. We got a case of the Fridays. How we feeling, gang? How we feeling, boys? We got it 15 minutes. About to put our box in. Opening print price just rejected. It's actually the top of our 15-minute range. This is the 44. Yeah, we need 44. Like that. Like that. Let's fire it out. Come on. Morning sauce. Morning Pasky. Let's go. All right, boys. Here's our 15-minute range. Holding the 40s again there. Like I said. We'll be interested in taking a stab if we can get this to hold. Right now, we are compressing. Finding lower prices. But I would like to see this little candle start wicking. You know? It's a little wick going on here. We're going to put an order here, boys. See if we can get some support on a pullback. Just got above the EMA with the price there. You finished your workout already? I know you did. Yeah, those arms are pumping, Pat. Come on, brother. Let's see if we get this. A little fill here at the 47s. Feeling like we could turn at these 50s, sadly. Not letting Tyler get in. Don't do me dirty, though. Actually, I'm going to buy one at the 50s if we get there again. Give me a chance. I'm trying to get into this. Fill me. Fill me, Nazi. You just touched my line. Trying to get long here, boys. We got one contract. See if we can get our second one at the 47s. There's our second contract. Now we're in two here. Not risking too much. We're going to let this go. See if we can hold this blow of the day. Target somewhere up around this price. Realistically, back towards Asia session. Could be nice. See if we can get a hold, though. We might be murdered if we can't get this 15-minute bottom to hold. Ooh, ugly. We're dead. We're dead. What made you long and not short? I got long because we pushed through to a big level, and we're starting to see. I want to see this hold, but it wasn't a good spot there, buddy. You can have the 45s when I'm done, big guy. I usually train right after training or evenings. Make sure you have some weight for the rest of us. Yes, sir. What's up, GBT? Didn't see you in there, kid. How you doing, brother? Well, boys, we just took a big hit there. I was trying to see if I could get that hold, see if we could see a reverse at that 40s, but it feels like we're going to go test these lows of the day. Might just be finding more selling. We're going to be a little bit patient now. I still feel like the longs are going to be the play. Just don't know where, I guess. Giant sell candle that just came in there. We were the liquidity, boys. Happens. Sad. Don't want to be liquidity. See this 800 whole number get tested back towards these lows. We ripped off it yesterday. Overall, I'm kind of looking bullish. That's what made me long overall instead of short there, Pat. I'm kind of expecting this flag to kind of break out, but we also didn't really have much levels from Tuesday, so we could just keep ripping through, especially if we try out this bottom here. We'll see. We will take a gander. Bump, 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 bump. Price did get through there pretty well. Oh, I'm expecting a strong wick out of here. If we can start seeing that, that would be interesting. Let's see what happens. Let's take a gander. I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to trade threes, so it's going to be our play. Into these 800 whole numbers, let's see the reaction here. Ideally, we get like a little touch of this price and a strong move from the buyers. Otherwise, we just might be finding lower prices for the day. Could be a trendy sell day. Strong opening print sell candle. Holding the top of the 15-minute range. Bump, 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 bump. This one ain't gonna work for me. Yeah, that's gonna work for me. Come on. Come on, kid. See what we can do here, boys. Sellers are bringing it down here now. See the reaction at this previous 793 800 whole number. It's going to be quite interessante. If we get a reaction here and some support, I might try to long. Otherwise, I don't know. We're feeling a little bit short. We're feeling a little downsidey today, boys. They're going down. Short said, I like it. Interested to see how we react here for sure. Below the 800s now. Is that 9 o'clock? So this is 10 o'clock. So we actually have news here in 11 minutes. News here in 11 minutes. The Bears are moving us down for sure, Patty. For sure. Below this range is going to be where it gets interesting. Below this range is where it's going to get interesting. And the shorts are in, boys. Look how strong this is curling down as well. So, I mean, you know, I guess I mean kind of supportive, kind of supposed to mean that we just be looking for the... Sadly, I just don't believe it. You know what I mean? Sadly, I don't have like a strong belief that that's going to be dead, but we'll see. Which means we got to just find a pullback. So any pullback towards EMA, tough, roughly, we're going to be trying to short. You know, roughly. Trying to hold this level, but it seems like the sellers are really interested in it. High volume sell candle there. Buyers reclaiming at a big level. Still finding some selling into these 80s prices. I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to try along here, boys. I does. I hesitated and would have had a better fill down there. We're going to grab one. We're going to grab one here. High sell volume candle came in. We found some support off it. This could be a low before we get a nice push the other side. Gonna be patient. Could easily be underwater. I have a contract at the 9. The bears are definitely moving us down. I have a contract at the 9. At the 90? The 90 below, Pat? What do you mean the 9, brother? The 9 EMA? Starting to get a little bit of movement. See if we can get back up in that range. Above the EMA, I'd consider adding in. Us holding this bottom's decent. If we can continue to show support at this price, I'm going to average into this position. Don't want to see this get compressed below the EMA like this. 9 EMA, hell yeah, Pat. Hell yeah, Patty. Well, we got some mad damage control to do, boys. I don't know if I want to hold for news coming out in a couple minutes either. Let's see some strength coming in here. He's thinking long. Just for the moment, Sauce. I mean, we just swept a giant level. If this candle starts to invert at all, we could find some real strength to the upside. We could easily be stopped out and ripped dead as well. So, yeah, thinking long. That's what I'm thinking. Might be my demise, but right now I am feeling biased. Not really the reaction I want to see off this candle, though. So, yeah, looks like we're still donating money. Not the reaction I wanted to see there, boys. Fuck. Possibly forming a block at the 800s. Mm, 800 a block, eh? It's a potential. It's a potential, my guy. Starting to form some support. Oh, this isn't looking good for our trade here, boys. Didn't want to see that candle come in and show support through that level. If the buyers can't reclaim above it, we are definitely washed here. If we are able to get support back to that price, it will look a lot better for us. But right now, it's not looking so great. Well, what's up, buddy? How you doing, Brian? We tried longing. We're still feeling the longs. See if we can get this to support. Right now, it's not looking the best. Backing above our price is sexy, though, for that previous support price. This bottom here, I want to see us try to reclaim it. If we can't, this is probably a dead trade. See these buyers come in and try something here. We have news in 5 minutes. May not be holding through news. We'll see the reaction. Got to try to get through this EMA here. Got to see some type of effort by these buyers. I want to see some type of an effort by these buyers. If we can get in above these 805s, I'll add another contract. If we can get a closure above the 805, it's a decent little push there. Got to get a closure and I'll add a contract. Get a closure above that price, girly. Show me some strength and I'll add. Above these 805s, I'm going to add with a closure there. She's going to tease me and close at 805, huh? Yeah, not quite strong enough for me to get an add. Possibly adding on a pullback towards these prices if we get one towards these 82s. We get towards these 82s then because of that other one. We have news coming out in 4 minutes. Could be in our direction. Could also be pretty fatal for us. So, was hoping to get a little bit of an extension away from our price. NASDAQ doesn't want to hold above the 805, so I can't add into this yet. Starting to try it now, though. Got to get a closure above there before we can feel comfortable adding. Otherwise, we're going to be adding on a pullback towards this price, towards these 81s, if we can't get it there. Buying volume's trying, but they are getting compressed a little bit. News is in 3 minutes. I don't love it. Don't really love having to hold through that. We could be schmucked. We could be schmucked at any moment. We are finding support at previous day low, so that's kind of the good thing here. Finding some support at previous day low is a good thing here. But we're not out of the woods, boys. You know it. You know it. I know it. We all know it. I'll get a pullback maybe towards these 80s or our price. I'm going to add. It's Friday, boys. Nothing to do but celebrate. All time off the news. Sauce thinks maybe all time off the news skis. Man, if we really can start seeing this daily candle start to show some reaction and start inverting, it would look pretty good. But as of right now, this price at these 17s are going to be our big obstacle. Buyers really could just get compressed and right back to low a day. There's nothing saying that this is going to hold. We could easily still be on our losing trade here. So, patience, patience. I would love an all-time off the news, though. I think we might get one more test of like these 80s for us to try again. I would add in if we do get to our price. I'd rather not have to do it right before news, but fuck, you know. But fuck, man. Finding some support here. Surely. The big level is going to be like this 780 level that we bounced off of. We could easily still find some selling here, boys. News is in a couple minutes. If you're not in a trade, be patient. If you're in one and you're going to hold for news, well, you've got titanium testes, my boys. Just want to dance. I just want to dance. Considering adding on a pullback here, it's going to be a little scary with news. Got to try to be quick on the draw with it. News coming out in 30 seconds, boys. All or nothing. We could easily just get our stop loss ripped face off right here. I'm going to be ready to add in if we do get a move. I'm going to look to add it around these 80 price. Here we go. News. Ugh. Holy shit. Holy shit. We just got lucky. I don't know. Still think we're going to get stop loss. Maybe if we find some support here, we can add into this. I don't know. It's kind of a crazy candle. If we continue to support and find some reaction, this could push, but I think we might be, I don't know. Another weird reaction. Weird candle. Don't know how to take that, boys, honestly. Still, I'm a little bit, as you can see, like, shocked. Stop loss barely got saved by low a day. We're starting to hold at our price. I could consider adding here, but it looks a little weak. I like the wick, but I'm afraid that wick's going to get traded into. Maybe if this inverts and starts closing bullish, I would add. I don't know. That was an interesting candle there. That was an interesting candle there, boys. I guess my next add will be above the 12s. If we can get some support there, I'll consider adding into this move. Finding some extension isn't a bad thing here after not getting stopped, but got to see some real support if we're going to see this thing actually continue on the other side. That was an interesting candle, boys. Big flat price here at these 12 and 14s. Got to get through there. If we get a closure here, I'll add into this position. Let's go C25 here. I would love it. I would love a nice push. Get a closure above these flat price. I will add into this contract, or add into this move. Damn, we're getting an extension now. Damn. All right, now we're looking for pullbacks to add. Now we're looking for pullbacks to add because this thing is just ripping without us. Break even's going to be on now. Give us one more opportunity to get in another contract here, girl. Might even be lower. We could get another retest like this EMA price. Oh, we just touched it. Feel me. Give me that. Give me that second one. Alright, we're in 2 now. Hopefully we can get this to continue on that direction. We have one more that we can take. Not going to put this on break even yet, just because I have a feeling that we could just come fill it. Let's just be a little patient here. We got to rip right to the top of the 15-minute range, so that's the only scary pit. Top of the 15-minute range is going to offer some potential support by these buyers or sellers that already got through this range. Buyers are able to reclaim. It looks decent. If buyers are able to get back inside of that 15-minute range, it looks pretty sexy for some potential upside. VWAP's going to be our obstacle. It's also 50% of the range, so we'll see what we get. Still going to consider adding on to this move if we get another dip. I'd like to see this really get into this range, though. I don't want to see the sellers defend this. See how it's the bottom of the 50-minute range? I don't want to see sellers be able to keep price from getting into there once we got the move. I'd like to see these buyers continue this pressure into that range. Decent. Again, our next obstacle is going to be the VWAP in the 50% of the range. If we get clear that with some momentum, it might move. Let's go, Tyler. Hey, I appreciate it, brother. The support means everything, man. Thank you so much. We'll see what happens here, bro. We took a big hit already, sadly. Trying to catch this move. See if we can get back towards this VWAP. This is going to be the next fat obstacle here. It's going to be interesting. Yesterday was not looking too good, but today going to be great. Yeah, today's going to be great, bro. Today's going to be great. We're going to catch a fucking long to the top of this range. See how this is starting to wick on the daily here? This is actually all I wanted to see. Because if this can keep inverting, oh my goodness. Let's see what we got here, boys. The VWAP and the 50% is going to be the clear obstacle. If we can get through that with some pressure, woo-wee, I'd be nervous to be a short if we can get through there. Let's see what happens. It's going to be the obvious obstacle here. Shorts are going to be mad loaded at that price. I would love just to see an extension right through it. It'd be so sexy. This could be a spot to get to fill the short for the day, though, as well. So we just got to be cautious. We're now going to put break even on. Don't got to be silly. What are we targeting with this 84? previous day high. I mean, technically London high would be more attractive. Previous day high is a possibility. We're getting a dip now. See if we can get towards, see if we can get the VWAP try. We never even got an offer there. If we get a dip back into the bottom of the 15-minute range, I'll even considering adding our third contract. Expecting some continuation. Or, I guess, trading for continuation. You know, can't expect shit, you know. Yeah, we're going to put our third contract and final offer here if we can get a fill. And then from here, we got to just hope that we can get this to continue for us. Otherwise, that might have been the VWAP suppression that we're afraid of. If we can't get a fill here, I'm just going to adjust our stop loss. Try to average into this position and get more contracts, obviously. Come on, go rip off VWAP. Go rip VWAP's face right off. It'd be so nice. It'd be so nice of you. Go rip it off. Boom. Show me. I really would like a third contract as well if we could have got that fill, but we'll see. We might still. And for now, we just wait, boys. At the end of the day. What was this? Bink and bop. And we got there. So, yeah. We have an opportunity for sure. Our fill price on this final contract might be asking a little bit. We'll see. Just tap us in. Give us a little tap, tap, taparoo. Got tap it in. Just tap it in. Come tap us in here. I'm liking the pressure overall. It's feeling like the bulls are actually interested in bringing this higher. The fact that we just turned right before VWAP is a little bit intimidating, but at the same time, it's fairly expected. So we could, I mean, it's better, honestly, than if we actually tap VWAP and rejected. That would be more intimidating. But if we're just turning before it, it gives the chance, a buyer the chance to get it through. We're still looking for a potential fill for our third contract at these 36s. If we do, we'll obviously adjust our stop. But man, let's see it here, buyers. Let's get through there. Let's just hold this price, be low of the day. Oh, it could be so nice. It could be so sexy. This is low of the day. It could be so nice. Give me that third contract, though. Let's see the VWAP get ripped here. Could be nice. Got to get through the VWAP and the 50% of the range. So the big level is going to be these 70s. As you can see, we're kind of getting some suppression from the sellers going sideways here at a big price. I don't necessarily love our fill anymore if we do get there. Excuse me. Come on, buyers. Step in here. Show us something. Show us who you are. Show us who you love. Boys, look at this daily chart. Tell me this isn't starting to shape up like a potential bull flag. And if we could get this to continue to invert, oh man, I'd be scared to be a short if we can get this daily candle to keep inverting on us. But first, we have a big obstacle at the VWAP. And until we get through there, we're not out of the woods. I'm expecting some selling to come in eventually. Look at the compressed buying volume. Still holding this flat top at the 80s. Compressed buying volume is dropping a little bit. I like how aggressive the EMA is curling, but if it continues to curl and gets suppressed, I'm not going to love that. Here we go. They're trying it, boys. They're really going for it here. Got to get above that VWAP. Don't want to see it tap into it. Now that it's tapped it, I don't really want to see any rejections from here. I'd like to see the buyers claim it. I want to see the buyers get through there. I don't like the way that we did it with four descending volume candles. It's not my favorite thing to see. Yeah, it's not the most sexy. Not the most sexy. Might be enough for me to take off this third contract at least. I'll consider adding that third contract if we can get back above VWAP now. Otherwise, we're going to be just holding and waiting to see the rotation for the day. I would love to see it get back above that VWAP and find some support. The daily candle is giving us the opportunity to potentially invert, and if it does, could be a really good trade. Otherwise we're gonna go break even. So we'll see. We will see, boys. It's really not ideal that we slowly compressed into VWAP and we're finding the rejection. It's not like the best price action that you want to see if we're expecting or hoping to see this invert. We're not out of the woods, but we're not in the woods either. You know, like if the buyers can get this above VWAP, we'll be in a really decent spot. The way that it's compressing though makes me think we're gonna get maybe one more test of like this 38 price, 15-minute low. We'll see. We'll see, boys. This might be the spot to get out of this trade if we can't get above this VWAP here. Show me something, buyers. Get through there. Look strong. You can see that they want it, but we are clearly compressed. See how the EMA is kind of starting to base underneath as well? That to me is a little indication that bears might take this down from this move. This might have just been like the better fill after the move. So we're going to see. We're going to be patient. We might even get like a retest down towards these 18 prices. Like we're not out of the woods, boys. It would just be too much. It would be like Christmas morning if we just got a boner candle through the VWAP. It's not like impossible, but it's like when you expect Santa Claus, you know he's not going to be there, but like party hopes. Your party is just sitting there hoping. I might even just get out of this for a rotation to try to get back in full contracts lower. It just doesn't really make sense for me to do that. It just doesn't make sense for us to do that, gang. I don't like the sideways compression here, though. Below VWAP is not ideal. It's not the price action you want to see if we're going to rip VWAP off typically. This is going to be our final attempt here, boys. If we can't get through VWAP, I might just rotate. Get through there, girly. Try it. Show these sellers that you're better than they are today. Say, hey, I want to go up. But we're not. We're going sideways below VWAP, and that's not a good thing. It's not a sexy thing. And as soon as I close this to try to rotate lower and try to expect it, we're going to push through. So, and we know that, we just got to wait. Or just take a break even. This is going to be a potentially really long trade, boys. And why? Because if we don't get through VWAP here and we get a rotation back in towards these prices, then we got to wait to see if we can get the rotation again. Otherwise, chop cheddar. Yeah, that's not the candle you want to see, boys. You don't want to see us continuing to fail to push through here. VWAP is acting as the clear obstacle like we knew it would. Clear obstacle at VWAP. Show us something, buyers. Get through there. It could be so easy for you. Where would this start inverting? This candle would invert at the 88s. If we get to the 88s, boys, this shit might fly. Get through that VWAP. Show me something. You can see the compressed buying volume isn't ideal for our push here. We want to see more buying right now, but clearly they're not. Retail is probably the ones absorbing this if we're not getting this stick. They're trying it, though. Into the 70s. Again, if this candle inverts at the 80s, I would be very afraid to be a short. I'm going to be afraid to be me, though, if we can't get this to hold above VWAP. But look at this daily candle. Setting up a potential bull flag. If we can get that to hold, holy shit. Welcome all 19 viewers. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Sorry, I'm just chatting about the trade. Hope everyone's doing well. Come on, let's get above this 50% of the range. This is going to be our next clear obstacle where we found selling earlier. We get above this and get this daily candle to invert long. Holy shit. At these 88s, could be pretty sexy. What's up, IRZRS? How you doing, kid? What's up, brother, man? Hope you're doing well, man. Into the 80s, boys. Can we get the 88s to trigger? Because that would be an explosion, I think, for the upside if the 88s can fire. Good. How's your day going? It's going, brother. It's going. We took a little loss earlier trying to see if we could catch this move, but then we caught the bottom. What's up, Juan? I miss you, buddy. He says you're eating Ty. Dude, I wanted a third contract, too. I tried to get in a third contract. He's munching and scrunching. The real interesting price, boys, is going to see this EMA, okay? If this EMA cuts through this fucking VWAP, we're going to be chilling. If not, 88 is our big price. If we can get the 88 to get there, it's going to be an inversion of this daily candle. And it's going to be looking decent. I woke up late. That's okay, King. Trail. I can't trail. Can't trail, Wani. I'm hoping that we have low a day here, buddy. I'm hoping we have low a day. We continue to find support here and pushed up. That's what I'm hoping for. 88 will be our price. If we get to 88s, I think we might be chilling. Why? Because this daily candle might give us a bull flag setup. Obviously, we're at a really big price, though, boys. Got to be clear here. If you are in a trade, it is a good spot to trim. EMA is curling up. We could get a rejection. We're also at the 50% that we're starting to find some reaction from. So we are above the VWAP, though. That's a fantastic thing for the buyers. Now we just got to wait. We just got to wait. No, I just want to see a little bit of support at this VWAP. Sellers are going to be interested in it. Getting it back below VWAP is going to be what they're ideal. If we can just keep holding VWAP, buyers are looking strong today, boys. Even better, we get to that 88 and invert that daily candle. Sheesh. Someone call home. This is a big candle, though, because of how this EMA is reacting. So if we can't get an extension, the EMA is not going to cut through. And if we reject here, the EMA is going to act like a rejection off the VWAP. So we are at a very big price here. Very big price here. Indication of the day right here. This is kind of the candle of the day, in my opinion. Why? Because if we can get some support and push through here and the EMA starts cutting through the VWAP, it would look like longs for the day. If we get a rejection and the EMA rejects the VWAP, it will kind of look like a shorts for the day. And that's not what we wanted to see, boys. Trouble in paradise if we can't get that to hold. 50% of the 50-minute range is rejecting currently. Buyers just itched it above VWAP. Sellers bringing it back down now. This might give us an opportunity, line in the sand, to maybe get our third contract in. Man, I would just love it too much. Just see a big old green candle right to the top of that range. Push the 88s. Oh, we're talking about Christmas over here. Compressing, though, not ideal. Getting stuck below the VWAP after getting a rejection from that 50%. EMA is curling, looking like it's reacting from the VWAP. Not ideal, boys. Truly. Not what you're looking for if we want this to continue. But we're not afraid. We're not afraid to give some profits. Because if this trade does work out, come on, life-changing. Let's see us hold this. I would love to see the buyers take a support stand here at these 60s. I don't necessarily see it, but if we can get back above the VWAP, this is strong. If we get back above the VWAP, it could be strong. Got to get a closure, though. You know how it works. Wicks, no wicks. Got to see it fill in. We fill in above the VWAP, find some structure, and then get to those 88s. Ooh, could be something. But for now, we are very susceptible to a break even. No wicks, buyers. Come on. Boo. No wicks. I think we're going to get a big red fat candle here, boys. If we can't get this to push, we're going to get a big fatty. Big fatty red. Compressing at the VWAP, giving us every opportunity. Bum, 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 bum. Just go ahead and get through there, though. Just show the sellers that you want it today. Could be crazy. Could be crazy. Get some popping candles up to the upside right here. It just feels like we're getting slammed by the selling, though. 18 points short of what could be magic. EMA is trying one last time. It's like, are they really going to reject the VWAP? This might be enough for me to honestly close this, just because if we do get a pushback down here, I'd like to do it again. Here we go, boys. We're coming down now. Looks like we did officially reject the VWAP. Third contract I would consider is maybe the bottom of this range at the 36s. Shoot. It's a bummer we didn't get that extension. That could have been crazy. Just above the VWAP is all we needed there. 88, invert that candle. Shit, could have been crazy. So now we wait, boys. We wait to see if we can still find some support by these buyers. Show us some strength here, buyers. Show us that you want it, because we want it. You know what I mean? 836, this level where the bottom of the 15-minute range is. I'm expecting a potential opportunity there, maybe. Been in this trade for quite a while now. It's already 10:22. If we can get some support into this range, I like that we're holding inside of the 15-minute range. So we did get support back into the range. We're holding inside of here, slightly compressed below the VWAP. But if we can just find a little bit of support back into this range, invert these flat price 80s, whew, I think the longs could be in. I want to see this candle continue to invert. Show us something here. Another attempt of the EMA here. If the buyers get through the VWAP, this will be interesting. If they get compressed again, And a wick. You know we hate wicks here, boys. We only like wicks for potential entry ideas. We don't like wicks for what we just got. I am curious about this. Did this sweep low a day? Or it flat bottomed it perfectly? Might have been low a day. I can't tell. It's very tight. Very tough to tell. Come on, buyers. Get through the VWAP. Show them that you want up. Through the VWAP would be insanity. Even better, through these 88s would be better. Invert this daily candle. There's some strength. Can we get through the VWAP with it? Can we get through the VWAP with a little bit of strength that they're showing us? Or is this going to be the final try before the pullback? I know I'm biased here, but I like the way that we had a strong selling volume and it immediately was reclaimed. But the sellers brought it right back to the bottom of that candle. We're at a compressed price. People are trying to decide what they want to do. Below VWAP is a little intimidating. No, come on. Show yourselves. The extra structure here makes me think we might get a real rotation lower. The fact that the buyers are trying to hold on so much is a little interesting. I would have liked to rather just kind of let them like get the move and then the buyers have a strong reaction, but we're kind of going sideways. I don't know. I don't know. I know that if we can get back above the VWAP, the support there at this level will be insane. Also, we got this that I just noticed, boys. So, we might be seeing some lower prices. It's kind of giving me overnight vibes. Where we just keep reaching higher? What do you mean, Saucy? What did we just get to with that push there? Towards the bottom of this range. Oh, we love to see any support by these buyers here. Oh, we love to see any support by these buyers here, boys. Oh, we love to see any support by these buyers here, boys. Oh, holy shit. We love to see it. Let's get above this trend line. Get it back above the VWAP, and I'm adding our third contract. Oh, we love to see some support. Let's get some continuation there. Get above the VWAP here. Slam those sell orders and get above the 88s. Could be fucking sexy. That is exactly the reaction that we wanted to see, though, after that sell, though. Now we just got to get this to hold above the VWAP. Now we just got to get this thing to hold above the VWAP. What a candle. 39 to the 60. That was a 30, nearly a 30-point candle. Right back to below VWAP, though. Still compressed. I would have liked to see that continuation get us through the WAP. Right to the trend line again here. Come on, buyers. What was that strength? Show us the continuation. Get through the VWAP here. Get a push. VWAP at the 67s, acting as a pretty strong line in the sand right now. Through that, and then through these 80s would invert our daily candle. That was a nice push off of that price. Still that we're compressed below VWAP isn't ideal. Testing the trend line on the other side one more time here. Buying at the VWAP. We're trying it here, boys. Can they get through there? Into the 70s. 80s would be the best thing for us to invert these 88s. There's the pressure that we were hoping to see. No wicks. You know the rules. We don't like wicks here, NASDAQ. When we're in a position, we want it to continue. Fill in there. It's an okay fill. We're at least above them, at least above VWAP. I want to see. Nice trade. Got my $500 day. Yes, you did. Nice job, GPT. Good job, brother, man. If we can get this EMA to curl through the VWAP and get above these 80s, this trade is looking decent. As of right now, though, sketchy. Straight sketch factors. Sellers getting it back through the VWAP again there. Tyler killing shit. Hell yeah. We ain't killing it yet, brother. We ain't killing it yet. What a reaction from the sellers there, though. At the VWAP. Unexpected. Not the price action you want to see after getting the VWAP finally claimed again there, boys. Not really ideal for our position. Now we don't mind seeing a wick. Wick that price. Instead it fills in strong there. God damn it. Not the candle you want to see, boys. EMA now is officially compressed below the VWAP. If we can't get this to extend again, that might be the move. That might be the finished bit of this push. Yeah, it's feeling a little finished. Man, why did that invert like that? Like, it's just weird shit like that. This candle here. How did you do that? Why did you? Still building out some decent structure here. This is a bull flag setting up, boys. Might add our final contract. Wicked out just for it to go lower. Is criminal, bro. So you're shorting on me, Wani? Wani's thinking he's shorting on me? Dang, that makes me feel scared. Come on, buyers. I love the structure here. It's not bad. Yeah, I was short. GG's, brother. We all got our own strats. Come on. Can I skip back to that spot? I don't like that we compressed below the VWAP twice. Held the 50% of the range twice. We could easily just see a rotation back lower here, boys. It's just feeling like iffy. Like if this does invert, we could be chilling. Just might be a very long trade. Just might be a very, very long trade, but we could get paid today. I'm going to look to add our final contract in around these 34s if we get there. And the way that we're acting feels like we're going to get there. We really did hold that 50% very well. We really did truly. EMA still compressing below the VWAP. We just need a little bit of support. I mean, this candle showed us the indication of support. But then the lack of continuation was like, washy. Kind of felt like this is a little bit trappy. Kind of felt like that was a little bit trappy. But man, we're just going sideways now. Still in the 15-minute range. We're going to get a push all the way down to like these 810s again, huh? Just retry this bottom like the 26s. That's what I'm thinking. Here we go. Come get us. Into the 40s. That is the price action you want to see us trying to push through a level there. It's decent. It's the way you want to see us kind of react to a level in the bottom of the 15-minute range. Clearly people are still buying at that price. Sellers got it to close through there. Well, we might be dead. Our final contract, we're going to add around these 23s if we get there. Trucking a teasy. Just got in if I wanted to take a trade. When will be good? What's up, bro? What's up, bro? I don't know, man. Maybe these 24 levels I'm looking to try to add in to a long, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how we react. What's up, Chief? Hell yeah, brother. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Enjoying the Friday. I'm liking the decompressed selling volume into this range. Now we just got to see if we can get a reaction out of it. Compression below the VWAP twice is crucial there. So critical. Would have loved to get through there. Here we go. Finding some selling now. Buyers are responding to the bottom of the 15-minute range, at least keeping it somewhat alive. Pushing into the EMA there. Through the EMA is pretty tough here. Rejecting the EMA will be at the EMA. Interesting. This has the chance to really break through a bull flag here, boys. Like, genuinely has the chance. Creating a structure. Don't want to see this keep reaching. Want to see some wicks. There we go. See some reaction from these buyers. Market's been open for an hour now. Not what we wanted to see, really, boys. I wanted to see that fucking get to the extension, right, range. We might just see some more compression, more selling. What's up, Gold Rain? What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well, Chief. Hope you're doing well, Chief. They are showing a reaction at this level, but it's not exactly what you wanted to see. The more structure, the better, technically, but we got to get really back above this trend line in VWAP now. EMA is acting as the next compression level. If the buyers can get through the EMA, it would be interesting. It's a nice move. But you know the game. We don't want to see no wicks. Wicks are the enemy. Holding above the EMA now. If we can get a closure, it would be decent. Oh, but she wicks. Gross. Ugly, ugly price action. That makes me think we're going to get lower, boys. Not going to lie to you. That was an ugly candle there. People slapping the sells. Trying to hold the bottom of the 15-minute range, but not getting much reaction. Not getting much support by the buyers. Sellers just slapped that thing. I think we're going to get a push down towards these 20s, sadly. Maybe these 17, something like that. Something like that. The structure is decent. We kind of are setting up a bull flag, but we're just not getting any continuation. The buyers just aren't showing themselves since that move. We keep getting wickies. Wicks are not our friend. EMA acting as our compression right now. Keeping price down. Really at a bad spot, too. I mean, look at the wicks. Buying cannot get anything going here. Adam. Saucy. Come on, buyers. Fucking do something here. Jesus. Just wicking going sideways. Tom, if you're here, I need to put you the call in. Yes, sir, please. If you guys have the long number, go ahead and give them a phone call real quick. We have some obstacles to get through here. Or just get out and push. That could be work too. 24 viewers. That's a record. Record on a Friday. 24, y'all. What's up? That's fucking amazing. Appreciate y'all for stopping in. Watching me either win or lose some money. Hit the like button if y'all haven't. Fucking also help us break that record. That'd be amazing. Also, it would be amazing if we can get this buying to find some support here and get back to this VWAP. God dang it. Show me something. Get to that VWAP, girl. Stop being scared of it. We needed that structure. We needed this structure for continuation potential. VWAP and this trend line are going to be the clear, like, last level of this trade, where if we can't get through there, death. If we do get through there, riches. Let's see the reaction. First, we got to get to the VWAP. Sellers are clearly slapping this thing. I really want to see this daily candle invert so good at the 88s. It would be so good. If you're new here, say hello. Say what's up. Say what's up. Ooga booga. Come on, I've seen a level like this hold and play out 1,000 times. Can today just be one of those days so I can just rack it in, please? Again, the compression below the EMA by the sellers there is insane. Look at the wicks lining up at this price. Giant line in the sand at the 50s, boys. We cannot get through it as the buyers. It's fucking painful. Every time we're getting there, we're getting wicked out. And now the sellers officially get it through the bottom of the range. It's just criminal. Like, what the fuck? Just compression of price. Every time we're getting into this 50s, we're finding selling. Trying into the bottom of this range again. Not feeling as strong as it was. We've had the we have opportunities. We've had them. But the sellers are just stronger today, it looks like. Compressing at the 50% range twice. And the VWAP. Like, yeah. They're interested in lower prices today. It seems as though. Let's get our final order in. It's going to be at these 17s. It's going to be at these 17s if we can get our third contract fill. Man, this has been boring, though, since we fucking got in this trade. Move. Very boring price action today. You still want to break even with that? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to break even, buddy. We're either going to break even or get a third contract fill. Back above the EMA here. You guys know the game. Nothing's nothing until we get it back through these big levels. Next level is these 50s that have been just a fucking line in the sand. If we get through the 50s, it's going to be the VWAP. And then from the VWAP, it's these 80s. So we have 3 big levels that are going to be in the way for this riches. Let's see what happens here, though. Dude, we're just fighting every fucking thing today. Holy cow. A little bit of strength and then just suppression. The market is not wanting to go up. That's what I'm buying. Oh, look, the bottom 50-minute range. We're trying to hold that. At this point, I don't know. You start seeing a little bit of support, and she gets eaten up. So, we just wait. That's all we can do now. We just got to wait. See what happens. As long as we're holding the 30s-ish. What price is this? 36. And we're into the 30s. So, Jesus Christ. Just compression, compression, compression. Hindsight's the motherfucker, right? This candle here, as our second attempt, we had a strong reclaim of the VWAP. And then this second attempt here. Once we failed to break through our second time, that probably would have been our best indication to at least rotate some profits. I have a lot of faith that we could be looking higher, but that was our sign there that at least buying is weakened. You know, you feel me? You feel me, gang? Is Dom still in here? Dominic Neem, you still in here, buddy? Wow, we're just getting no love, boys. Actually fucking painful. Well, if we can get some reaction now, we'll be doing okay. Our third contract just got filled. See the reaction. Our break even's on. We could easily just get rip-faced here. I would love to see some buyers come in and support this price. Strong selling candle there. I would love to see it reclaim and hold here. The opportunity. We're definitely not looking for 9,000 anymore. I don't even know if we can get into this range anymore. Got to get a little bit of hold. Show me something by these buyers here. Strong, one of the biggest selling volume candles with a reaction at a level. Has the chance to hold here in reverse. We could also be broke even at any second, so. Didn't see your comment from earlier until now. Watching you on your way to work, though. Ooh, drive safe, dude. Ski for sure, bro. All right. Might be broke even. What a fucking trade. Wow. Just wow. Just wow. Oh, perfect. On the bottom liquidity too. Perfect. Oh, perfect. Go ahead and just go up now. Just show me. Yeah, you know? You know? What a trade. An absolute fucking trade. Didn't see what we want to see, boys. We were there so close. So close to having a reaction there. So now you can kind of just assume this bottom's going to break through these 70s, but maybe not. You can kind of just assume these 70s are going to break now. This bottom here at the 72s. We're into the spot where we had that first news candle come in. Actually, this was the news candle. Well, I don't know. That was most of our day. That was like an hour. How long was that trade? It was a 44-minute trade. So, oh, and actually it was a 55-minute trade because I added into the second one. So, it was an hour-long trade there, boys. And we got fucking nada for it. It was an hour-long trade there, and I think we were just literally bottom liquidity. 810 is the failed price. And it turned at 803. So we're right back towards our fill price now. I don't know. Trying our best. Tried our best, gang. God, if that could have just held, man. Like, fucking wow. And now we're getting a reaction at the 804 level. I love it. I want to, like, rotate and see if this bottom breaks, but I just don't think it does. I'm still bullish on the day, and it's so frustrating. Excuse me. Into the 80 somethings again. Here we go. 800. If you're still bullish, you're not far off from your original entry, brother. No, we're not, sir. That's what I'm waiting for. No, we are not, sir. Do you take partials? Usually I take partials if I'm already red. I find it helps with my mindset for myself personally. Depends. I don't typically know. I like to just get the move. If you break even, you break even. That one obviously was a little upsetting just because we were in it for an hour. But, I mean, if that would have rotated and we would have been held, that would have been one of my biggest trades ever too. So, it's like you got to be willing to take... You have to be willing to risk profits for size because at the end of the day, you're not going to make money in trading unless you have really good winning days, like really big days. Small winning days are not enough to make you profitable or really change your life in this game. You gotta hit bangers, and we were trying to hit a banger there. I think if I would have got my third contract filled earlier, I probably would have sold a little bit around this price. Maybe, I don't know. Probably not. I'm still looking for a banger. We'll see. But yeah, no, it's definitely a good tactic, Wolf. If you're already down some money and you're red on the day, it's not a bad idea to just sell some partials if that's what your strategy's got. But nah, I typically don't. True, do what works for you. Yes, sir. Every day, brother. Compressing below the EMA here. At a level. I'm expecting one more like dip into like this price and then a reaction again. I'm out. Wish you all the best. Hey Juan, take it easy, buddy. Appreciate you being here, man. Like always. Good luck. Hope you had a good trading day, bro. I does, King. Take it easy, buddy. Enjoy your weekend. At this point, I'm shorting this. The way we just keep getting compressed. Looking to see if this bottom breaks is what I'm trying to trade into. If the sellers are able to get this back towards these 8s, I'm going to add a second contract. Right now, it feels like we're on the other rotation, of course, because, you know, yeah, boy got in. Below the second rotation, if we can get through there, I'm going to add our second contract, though. We're selling into a level we could really find a move out of. At this point, I'm anticipating this data news candle wick to break. See if we can get through these 8s first, though. Don't want to see any wicks. You guys know the deal. There's a wick right there. And it wicks. We could really find a reaction out of this price. That's why I'm hesitant, but not risking a lot here, boys. Either we get this to close above the EMA. I'm just going to probably take it for a small loss. We're holding a level that I expected we could have held from the first time, but yeah, we'll see. Just looking to find a little bit of the support there. I think they're finding some support here. We're in 2 now. Much worse of a price. Not risking a lot here. Just want to see if we can get some rotation down towards this low. This is all we're really targeting. FX Samsonic, what's up, brother? What's up, man? Let's go, bro. You missed it. We were up a banger. See if we can get through these flatness here. I'd like to see selling come in here at this price. We're in 3 now. Still targeting this bottom. No wicks. No wicks. Wicks are not our friend. It's not enough for a break even yet, sadly. Trading into this wick. I want to see this wick break. This is where we'd get broken even if we throw it on. And this would be where we get breaking even. Soon, if we can get a reaction off of our level one more time and push lower, I will consider break even now. We just would have had to wait for this retest. There's the retest officially. Now let's get another death off that price. Get pushed back towards this low. I'm going to take our break even on. Back to the EMA. This is our line in the sand here. We got to see the sellers defend it. Bring it back lower now. Our price just got tapped. If we get an extension, I'll be able to put our break even on. Man, we're getting a wick. Show me some extension. Show me a fill in here. Want to see this fill in. The fuller the better. The deeper the better, obviously. Any wick like that's not really ideal for us after getting a tap into the EMA there. Want to see this thing compress. Decent candle closure. Still not enough for a break even yet, though. Really susceptible if we put it on. If we get through these bottoms, we should be decent. We're looking for this candle wick to trade through. EMA is curling below our price, so it's helping a little bit. We can almost consider break even soon. Back to the EMA again by the buyers. Still got to see some action from the sellers here. Back to the EMA. Got to see it from the sellers here. Got to keep that compressed move down. That was a second attempt for the break even. Any rejection from this price now will be a lot safer to put it on. Give me an extension with that candle now. You got to get a cut through here with this. This candle's got to be a selly. Don't want to see the buying holding on with this candle. Another try of the EMA. If we're not able to get the sellers to hold this down, I'm just going to close this. Super focused on this. Sorry, boys. Got to see the reaction here. We can get this to compress below the EMA again in an extension away. I'll be able to put a break even on. Otherwise, we're still into the woods with this one. Oh, yeah. Come on, sellers. Do the thing you've been doing. You clearly didn't want a lot higher prices, so show them that. This candle's got to come in and save us, push us back in the range. Otherwise, we're just going to close this trade on this candle if we don't get back in our price. This one should be a reacher. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Don't like that we're holding here at a price that we could easily launch from. Not loving that. Especially because we're fully leveraged against it. Want to see the sellers take this down. It's not looking like that's what's happening, though. We are at a battle price, boys. I like the compressed buying volume, though. It's not bad for us. One candle could just rip our face off, though. Trading for this low a day to be broken. Give us some support here, Nazi. Gotta see some offer or gotta see an offer from the sellers here. An attempt at least. We literally bought a battle price. And we actually averaged in, so that's just funny. Come on. Let's see the move here. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I don't like that we're literally at a fucking tough price. We could just rip out of here. Buying compressed. Selling is going sideways. I want to see the low of this day break. Decent compression there, but we still aren't out of the woods yet. Wouldn't be considered that till like down towards this price. Come on, reach for me, NASDAQ. Don't want to see wicks. Wicks are not our friend, boys. You know the drill. EMA is curling, but we're not out. In around the 86s, I'll be able to put a break even on. But man, look at the wick. Not ideal for us there, boys. It's not the candle price that we want to see. Not the price action. You want to just see that selling candle. Once we got back through that price, we want to see it kind of hold. Any wick here isn't really good for us. Sellers seeming to be doing the thing they've been doing all morning. Just keeping this train down. This is the big price if we can get through these 70s. The decreased selling volume into a big level is not ideal. I'd rather the selling get heavier through the 800s here. Not what I want to see, boys. I might just consider break even at this point. It's probably going to get fired, which sucks. But I don't think we're getting the extension I wanted to see, and it's better than taking a loss on it. So we have the EMA here. Really, the buyers shouldn't be able to get back above the EMA if we're going to be correct. This thing should just go ahead and continue lower if we're correct. So come on, NASDAQ. We could just wick. Just get through these bottoms. Go ahead, reach. No wicks. You guys know the rules. No wicks. No. EMA. React. You can see price is compressed at the EMA right now. It's kind of ugly in general. Just ugly price action. This is painful. Just dump already, LOL. It's so painful. Like, holy shit. Why are we going sideways? Just dump for your kid one time. I'm not going to lie to you, boys. If we do get this to flood through here, excuse me, I could probably consider more. Oh my god, the wicks. Holy hell, in a basket. You just can't do anything. It's just fucking painful. Look at us trying to hold previous day low. That's what the reaction is. This previous day low price. See the sellers get through there. One time for the kid. Compressing at the EMA again, boys. This is literally painful. All this structure, though, like I was just saying, if we do continue to get our move, which our break-even's on, whatever. At this point, I think we're going to get broke even on this candle, actually. What an emotionally tough day. Just getting fucking back and forth all day. Come on. Compress. Oh my fucking word. This is insane. This is brutal. What a shitty day. We just are not getting the love either way, boys. They're trying to hold this range. Absolutely fucking incredible. Yeah, that's going to do it for me. I am borderline tilting, so I got to go to work anyways, boys. It's 11 o'clock. I'm actually late, 11:10. Holy shit, what a day. fucking hell, that was awful. Like, look at this. Like, Jesus Christ. Deep breaths, but yeah. Go ahead and fucking push down here now. I know it's gonna happen. Oh yeah, go ahead. Now is gonna be the time, right? One more try, boys. I'm only doing one contract, but I want to see it move. Our stop will be at the top of this range. Actually, like the top of this range. No, they're gonna hold it. Yeah, alright. Well, getting off. Not touching this anymore. Yeah, dude. This is triggering, so. Thanks for stopping in, Will. It means a lot, brother. Dom, hope you enjoy your weekend, man. FX, appreciate you for stopping in. Juan, I'm sure you're out of here. Oh, yeah, you already said you're out of here. Saucy, the man, the myth, the mod. If you're still here, you're the best, brother. Fuck, man. What a day. GPT, I'm sure you're still hanging out. Appreciate you, man. And, yeah, anyone else? Pat, anyone else that I haven't said bye to? Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I appreciate you guys so much for just hanging in, stopping in, hanging out, watching me literally die in these games. So, yeah, dude, take it easy, boys, and have a good-ass weekend. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Drink some sun, or Monday, drink some sun, get some water. Peace.